England manager Thomas Tuchel faces several major decisions as the Three Lions prepare for the World Cup following their clash with Costa Rica. With the tournament opener against Croatia approaching, Tuchel must decide how to balance tactical preparation, player fitness, and team momentum. How strong should England go? Tuchel's biggest dilemma is whether to field his strongest possible she against Costa Rica or rotate heavily as he did against New Zealand. A full-strength lineup would help England sharpen tactics and build chemistry ahead of the Croatia game. However, it also increases the risk of injuries and fatigue for key players just days before the World Cup begins. Alternatively, Tuchel could once again mix up the squad and use both halves to give every player valuable minutes and help the team adapt to conditions. Does Harry Kane start? The England captain's involvement is another major talking point. Harry Kane remains central to England's hopes of lifting the World Cup, and any injury to the Bayern Munich striker would be a huge blow. Tuchel may opt for a cautious approach by using Kane from the bench, but the striker is likely eager to play the full match. England also need to prove they are not overly dependent on Kane's goals, making this fixture a chance for other attackers to step up. How important is the result? While the outcome against Costa Rica will not directly affect England's World Cup prospects, the result could still influence the squad's mindset. A defeat might dent confidence and raise concerns about whether preparations are on track. A convincing win, on the other hand, would provide momentum and a positive atmosphere heading into the group stage. Tuchel is expected to stress performance and preparation over the score line, but winning remains an important psychological boost. Who partners Marc Guéhi in defense? Manchester City defender Marc Guéhi appears to have secured one centre-back spot, but the question remains over who will partner him against Croatia. John Stones is the obvious candidate, though fitness concerns may rule him out. That leaves Jarell Quansah, Ezri Konsa, and Dan Burn competing for a place alongside Guéhi in central defense. Tuchel selected Stones against New Zealand, suggesting he may still view the experienced defender as his preferred option if fit. What does the midfield look like? Tuchel has made it clear that Jude Bellingham is not guaranteed a starting place, despite the Real Madrid star being one of England's most influential players in recent years. Declan Rice looks certain to start after an outstanding season with Arsenal. Elliot Anderson and Kobbie Mainoo have also made strong cases for inclusion. If Tuchel does decide to leave Bellingham out, Aston Villa's Morgan Rogers or Arsenal's Eberechi Eze could step into the midfield role. With a wealth of talent available, Tuchel's final midfield combination remains one of the biggest questions ahead of the tournament. Looking ahead, as England edge closer to their World Cup opener, Tuchel's decisions against Costa Rica could offer the clearest indication yet of his preferred lineup and tactical approach. The challenge now is finding the right balance between preparation, confidence, and protecting players for the bigger battles ahead.